Have you ever thought about how your life would be if you were to die alone? A lot of people don't think about it until it's too late, like when friends and family move away, or when life gets quieter than ever. The truth is that getting older can be one of the hardest things that can happen. It doesn't have to be sad or lonely, though. Even when you're by yourself, you can still live a full, important, and joyful life if you have the right attitude and daily habits. We are going to talk about 6 important things you should do every day if you are getting older alone in this movie. These habits aren't just ways to kill time. They'll help you stay mentally smart, physically fit, emotionally strong, and enjoy life to the fullest. Small decisions you make every day can mean the difference between being lonely and being alone and peaceful. Stay with me until the end if you don't want to feel alone, guilty, or emotionally disconnected. If you follow these 6 habits, you might change the way you think about getting older. They will also help you create a full, satisfying, and unique life. Let's jump right in. Set up a daily schedule. When you wake up without a plan for the day, you might feel lost, unproductive, and cut off from life. Having a simple, planned daily practice is one of the best ways to keep your sense of direction and purpose as you get older. Having a habit isn't about doing a bunch of useless things all day. It's about giving yourself a reason to get up in the morning. You need to feel stable and have a rhythm that keeps you going, even when the days are long and quiet. Letting time go by is one of the worst things that older people do. If you don't have any work, family, or social responsibilities to keep you busy, it's easy for one day to blend into the next, which can make you feel bored and alone. You're in charge of your time when you make a daily plan instead of letting it run your life. Your plan doesn't need to be hard to follow. The only things that are needed are things that make you feel good, keep your mind active, and help you stay balanced. The most important thing is to have a good morning habit. It sets the tone for the rest of the day. Simple things like making your bed, getting up at the same time every day, eating a healthy breakfast, and spending time outside in the fresh air can do great things for your health. Take the case of Robert. He is a former engineer who is 76 years old. Following the death of his wife, he woke up at strange times, skipped meals, and spent hours in front of the TV. He felt like time was passing him by quickly, and the loneliness was too much for him to handle. But when he chose to make a daily plan, everything changed. He started getting up early, going for a short walk, making his meals, and setting up times to call his family. He had a better sense of direction in his days, and he didn't feel like he was just waiting for time to pass. When life seems unstable, having a pattern can help you stay grounded. It makes you feel like you have a mission and are moving. Even small habits, like feeding your plants at the same time every day, listening to music at night, or writing in a book before bed, can make your life feel more normal and comfortable. Start small if you ever feel like the days are flying by, or that your life isn't having any order. Make a list of things you need to do in the morning, plan your meals, and set aside time for fun or rest. Things will go better if you plan how you spend your time instead of letting life happen to you. A well-thought-out habit does more than just fill your days. It gives your life structure, direction, and purpose. Number 2. People make a big mistake when they slow down too much as they get older. It is normal for your body to change as you age, but one of the best ways to stay young at heart is to stay busy. It's not enough to just look fit. You need to keep your body and mind healthy and your freedom protected. You lose muscle strength, flexibility, and energy when you don't move around. This can make your health worse in general. The good news is that you don't have to run races or lift big things to stay fit. Moving every day in a simple way can make a huge difference. A short walk, some light stretching, or just getting up and moving around a lot can help your blood flow, make your muscles stronger, and keep your joints flexible. Keep your body active so that normal things like getting up from a chair, going up and down stairs, and bringing groceries stay simple and easy. Take Eleanor, a former librarian who is 78 years old. As time went on, she became less busy, sitting down more and moving around less. But when she saw how bad it was for her health, she began to make small changes. She now likes to go for walks, do yoga, and even do some gardening. It feels like her body is stronger, she has more energy, and she loves life again. Everyday movement is important. It doesn't matter how little or how much the trend is. You'll feel better if you keep your body moving. Being active helps you keep your strength, freedom, and health as you age. You can do things like stretch your arms, walk around the block, or dance to your favourite song. Eleanor didn't notice any big changes at first, but as the years went by, it got harder for her to do easy things like walk for long amounts of time or bend down to pick something up. She told herself, "I'm just getting old." But when she joined a walking group and started making time for light stretching every morning, everything changed. She knew there was a change right away. Her balance got better, she had more energy, and she even started sleeping better at night. Moving around is actually important every single day. It's not just something you do sometimes. You can still stay busy even if you can't move around easily. To keep your body healthy and your blood moving, you can do chair exercises, water aerobics, or even just stand up and sit down several times in a row. The important thing is to make moving a regular part of your life, like eating or sleeping. Aside from being good for your body, exercise is also one of the best ways to keep your brain healthy. Studies have shown that being active every day can lower the chance of getting dementia and cognitive loss. Moving around not only makes your muscles stronger, but it also improves blood flow to the brain, lowers stress, and keeps your mind active. Don't worry if you haven't done much in a while. You can start small. A short walk, some gentle stretches in the morning, or even doing some light housework that keeps you moving can help a lot. The important thing is to be steady. It gets easier as you move around more, and before you know it, every day you'll feel better, stronger, and more energetic. This movie may still be interesting to you. If you think these ideas are useful, please leave a comment below with the number 3. Make sure you hit the follow button and turn on the reminder bell if you haven't already. That way, you'll never miss one of our videos. With your help, we can make even more useful content for you to learn from and be inspired by. Let's go now. Number 3. Losing friends and family over time is one of the hardest things about getting older alone. It gets easier to spend more time by yourself when friends and family move away or get busy with their own lives. But being alone is one of the worst things that can happen to your mental and physical health. Loneliness can be just as bad for you as smoking or being overweight. It raises your risk of heart disease, sadness, and even memory loss. But there is good news. You don't have to accept that getting older means being alone. You can choose to stay socially active, and it's one of the best daily habits you can form. Making small talk with people, like a quick phone call, chatting with a neighbour, or a friendly chat at the food store, can make a big difference in how you feel. Having relationships should be just as important as staying busy or living well, because we all need to connect with other people. Take the case of Frank, an 80-year-old widower. After his wife died, he watched TV and waited for the phone to ring more and more without anyone else around. He informed himself that he didn't want to be a bother, because his kids and friends were busy. But as time went on, he began to feel less attached, and even small jobs became too much for him to handle. When he chose to do something, everything changed. He started calling an old friend once a week, joined a young adults group in his area, and even joined an online chess club. He felt more alive, involved, and linked than he had in years in just a few months. To socialise, you don't have to go to big events or get together with a lot of people. Small links that tell you that you're a part of something bigger are what it's all about. Making it a daily habit to connect with other people is important. This can be done by texting, meeting up for coffee, or joining a group of people who share your hobbies. Technology has made it easier than ever to stay in touch with family and friends, even if they aren't close by. You can talk to people from anywhere with video calls, internet groups, and social media. Many older people feel like they fit when they join online groups, even when they're not with other people in real life. Loneliness isn't really about being alone, it's about feeling cut off. The best way to fight that feeling is to try to interact with other people every day. Things get easier as you reach out more. Soon, you'll have a group of friends who make you happy, give you something to talk about, and give your life meaning. 4. Letting their mind slow down with their body is one of the worst things people do as they get older. A lot of people think that losing your mental abilities is a normal part of getting older. But the truth is that your brain needs exercise. Just like muscles get weaker when they don't move, your brain can lose its strength if you don't push it. That's right, your brain gets stronger the more you use it. Putting yourself through something new is one of the best ways to stay busy. Changing up your daily schedule, learning a new instrument, or even just a hobby can help your brain make new links that keep it flexible and strong. It's not just about being smart either. Using your brain also keeps you from getting bored or depressed. You feel good when you learn something new, make something, or solve a problem. That feeling of growth, no matter how small, gives you something to look forward to every day. Please write number 4 below to let me know you're still here and that these ideas are helpful to you. Don't forget to click the follow button and ring the bell if you haven't already. That way, you won't miss any future movies. With your help, we can keep making useful content for you to learn from and be inspired by. Let's move on now. 5. Being thankful is one of the most important things you can do every day to stay calm and happy. It's easy to think about what we've lost as we age: friends, chances, youth, and even health. But focusing on what you still have can make you feel completely different. Being grateful doesn't mean ignoring the problems in life. It has to do with choosing to see the good in things, even when things are bad. Writing down what you're thankful for every day can make you feel better, lower your stress, and even be good for your health. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice thanks feel less depressed and anxious, sleep better, and have a stronger sense of purpose in their lives. The best part? You can do it every day for free and quickly. Take 79-year-old George, who used to be a fireman. After losing his wife, George spent a lot of time alone, thinking about the past and feeling like life had lost its point. But when he started writing in a Thanksgiving book every morning, everything changed. He wrote down 3 things he was grateful for. Sometimes the things were big, like hearing his grandkids laugh, and sometimes they were small, like having a warm cup of coffee. His point of view changed over time. While he still missed his wife, he stopped thinking about what he had lost and began to appreciate what he still had. It's important to think about things and be thankful. You can feel more calm and at ease if you take time every day to sit still, breathe deeply, and think about your day. You can clear your mind, lower your stress, and focus on what's important by reflecting every day. You can do this through prayer, meditation, or just sitting outside and enjoying the world around you. Start small with thanks if you've never done it before. Every morning or night, think of 3 things that made you happy that day. Perhaps a favourite song, a tasty meal, or a nice word from a stranger. It gets easier to find joy in everyday life as you train your mind to look for the good. There will always be hard things in life, but that doesn't determine your happiness. It's up to you how you react. Make it a daily habit to be thankful and think about things, and you'll realise that even when you're by yourself, you're never really alone. Number 6. Helping other people is one of the fastest ways to get over being alone and give your life value. It may seem illogical, especially if you're sad or feel alone. You might want to focus on yourself at first, but helping other people can be one of the best ways to find meaning and happiness in your own life. It's not always necessary to make big promises or big actions to help others. It could be something as easy as helping out a friend, working at a food bank, or just being kind to someone who needs it. When you help other people, you feel connected, like you have a purpose, and like you've accomplished something. Take Lily, a former nurse who is 68 years old. It made her feel disconnected and alone after she retired. Everything changed when she chose to help out at a neighborhood senior center. She not only had a purpose in life again, but she also made connections with other people that were important to her. It gave her new life to help people, and she felt energized every time she walked into the center. Another thing is that giving doesn't have to be hard. Kindness in small ways can make a big difference. Part of keeping involved and connected is being willing to do things like help someone with their groceries, offer to walk their dog, or just listen to someone who needs to talk. Helping other people is great because it takes the attention off of being alone and puts it on the community. You no longer think about what you don't have, but what you do have. Giving helps other people and makes you feel less alone. These ideas should help you get closer to the kind of happy life you want if you're still with me. Remember that getting older doesn't mean becoming alone or isolated. At any age, you can build a life full of meaning, connection, and joy by making these habits a part of your daily life. Big actions that change lives don't always have to be big. As easy as giving a stranger a friendly word, checking in on a neighbor, or helping in your community can count as acts of kindness. Giving every day is important because it connects you with others and reminds you that you still have worth, wisdom, and kindness to give. Take Margaret, who is 82 years old and used to be a nurse. Once she stopped working, she felt like she had no reason to live. Her kids were grown up, and her group of friends had shrunk. She often went days without talking to anyone. She could have given up because she was lonely, but she chose to help out at a local food bank instead. At first, she only did it a few times a week, but soon she was looking forward to it every day. She met new people, felt like she was needed, and most importantly, she felt fulfilled again. Giving is a simple way to make connections. Making a difference, even if it's just a little, takes your mind off of your own problems. Helping other people makes you feel like you still count, whether it's by giving them advice, listening, or even just a smile. You can still help even if you can't do much because of your health. There are many ways to give. Write letters to old friends, help younger people online, or just be an inspiration to those around you. Giving makes your life feel meaningful and keeps your spirit alive and your heart full. Please leave a comment below with the number 6 to let me know you're here and that you're still watching this movie and reading these thoughts. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell if you haven't already so you don't miss any movies. With your help, we can keep making useful content for you to learn from and be inspired by. As we wrap up, please think about these 6 daily habits. You don't have to be alone when you're getting older. The small, deliberate decisions you make every day decide whether you are lonely or happy. Whether it's establishing a routine, staying active, engaging socially, keeping your mind sharp and practicing gratitude, or giving to others as well, each of these habits has the power to transform your daily life into something meaningful, rich, and rewarding. The reality is, we can't always control our circumstances, but we can control how we respond to them. Life will always change, and people will come and go, but your ability to create joy, purpose, and connect remains entirely in your hands. If you stick to these habits, you will find that being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. You still have so much to contribute, so much to enjoy, and so many reasons to welcome each day with hope. If today's movie connected with you, ask yourself, which of these 6 things can I start doing today? You don't have to change everything all at once. Even the smallest step in the right direction can cause a ripple effect that changes your entire outlook on life. Thanks for being here today. Please get in touch with us. Please tell me what you learned today and how you're going to use it in your life. We care about what you think, so don't be shy about telling us. We feel very motivated and encouraged when we read your opinions. please like, subscribe, and share this movie if you liked it and found it useful. Thanks for your support. It lets us keep making good material for you to learn from and be inspired by. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.